It's not even taking.
Okay, back to New Year's.
Yeah, New Year's. It wasn't too crazy.
Well, we got there and it was very high schoolish.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you were back at a high school prom?
Yeah. Plus, I was probably one of the oldest people there.
Yeah, it was very young. Well, no, the baddie was there, old baddie was there, and Skentos was there.
Okay.
So don't feel too creepy.
Yeah. So that was New Year's. We did it pretty big. Next year we'll try to top it, of course. Then what did we do? We had a meeting. Well, me and Mike had a meeting with Durbano and Daniel Habouche, who's an awesome house DJ who's starting out. And what these two guys are doing is, take it away, Mike.
They have a fantastic idea to revolutionize the way we party, starting off here in Montreal, and that is called Pandemonium.
You don't want to tell too much about it.
The first Pandemonium party was held at Dan Habouche's mom's house, and it was so epic that they kicked him out after the party. He doesn't live there anymore. He had to move in with his dad, and then after living there for a little while decided to move into his own apartment. But it was so awesome that he was thrown out of his home. And Pandemonium for me feels kind of like I want to keep partying in the name of that, of him getting evicted by his parents.
Mm-hmm.
As like a respect thing, I feel like.
So it's moving out of the clubs, out of the house, and we're bringing it to the clubs. Not necessarily the clubs, maybe a venue, and it's really unique and original way to party. We want to cater to me and him are part of the team, unofficially, and what we want to do is make sure that they get a new type of experience in partying, where we try to stimulate 5 of their senses. You can say that.
5 sense stimuli.
Yeah, and pretty much just offer a new type of staff that isn't the norm that you get when you go to these douchey clubs in Montreal. And yeah, it's still in the works. It's still planning. Can't talk about it too much. It's kind of like a top secret
sort of deal.
When it hits, it's gonna be huge.
Make sure you're there. Pandemonium.
Yep. And that leads us into XO Productions, which is who Daniel Habouche works for as a DJ. They are an event planning company in Montreal. You talk about it, you know those guys.
XO Productions is owned by Mike Shortino, Pat Shortino, Dan Habouche's dad, the Shortino's father, I think, and there might be another partner that I don't know, but it's based out of Beau Repair Village in Beaconsfield.
Beaconsfield, Quebec.
Beaconsfield, Quebec. The West Island. West Island is where they're situated from. And they're just a couple of really cool guys that got together and they started this company where they, their clients come to them wanting to throw an event, a party, a fundraiser, anything. And they'll plan it out, get the caterers, get the sound equipment, DJs, make the place look really snazzy and nice, book it all for them, and that's what XO Productions does. We went to go meet with them to potentially be videographers for those guys and be kind of like a secondary team. They have one team that goes, films their events, edit it all together, and we met with them to potentially be their second. So, things are still in discussion, but we met with them, had a really successful talk. My brother, myself, and Matt Barbell Barbeau, who's our editor.
Well,
and,
we should probably get into that then. Quickly, this is the start of a new year of our company called Chill Dog Media. We will film anything, bring it. We'll see what we can do.
I'll film porn.
He'll do it. I've seen him. No, I'm lying.
And act in it too.
Even though we are wieners, the 3 of us, I haven't actually seen our wieners since we were kids.
Since we were kids.
That
definitely went down. You're in your little. You're not getting away from that shit.
So Chill Dog Media. Chill Dog was founded not too long ago, a couple months ago. What we do is We specialize in filming combat. We film fighters like mixed martial arts, or respectively each art on its own. We'll film a jiu-jitsu tournament, we'll film a specific fighter who's doing Muay Thai, you name it, we catch combat the best way possible. Which is under the banner of the People's Champions, which is a brand that we created through Chill Dog, where we sponsor a few fighters, a few amateur fighters and pro fighters eventually around Montreal or Quebec. And what we're doing is, we'll film their fights, we'll film them training, we'll film just themselves, documentaries about them, like mini-series, web series, and we'll create highlights and promotional videos of them and their teams, and just give them overall exposure. And what we also offer, which is something unprecedented, never really been done before in this growing sport, would be that we offer the tool, which is a server on our site, where we'll film them training, and they get to upload, or we'll upload that video edited to the server, and they'll get to view it hopefully by the next day, and get to see, what they did wrong, maybe what they were doing right. The coaches will be able to review the footage with their fighter and get in depth about what they need to change in their training camp. You name it, it's theirs to use as a tool to learn from. And we hope that goes well. Right now we got Alex Morgan. He's what, 7-0?
7-0.
Kicks ass, wicked ground game. Kid's just overall badass, 19 years old. We got Neil Shepard. He's a TriStar, which is where George St. Pierre comes from. He's their next, he's their next little project in the amateur scene. And he's working hard, training with the pros every day. Awesome kid. And those are the two guys we're focusing on in sponsorship. We're also looking at Xavier, brown belt in judo. Has a couple of fights under his belt.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get working with him too. Which actually we can get into right away. Alex Morgan, we could talk about Sorel Gym. Alex Morgan's coach, Pascal Chambazi. He is opening up his own gym called Team Gladiator out in Sorel. It's still being worked on. Actually, relevant to this week, I was drilling in floors to get the gym started. It should be done by, I think Alex just told me that the bathrooms and everything, all this, the ceilings, plumbing, that was all being done this week. So we got like another week to go, and that gym's ready to train in. Yeah, Sookie, our cat. And yeah, we are playing Call of Duty, by the way, if ever we get distracted. Duel of Cody. Black Ops. Our gamer tag is J10thPlanetJJ, if you want to add us on PlayStation. Yeah, that gym's going to be super hype. We're going to be training there. He's going to have a wrestling coach there. I just found out, Mario. Hopefully we can start working with him. Pascal is going to train me in stand-up, one-on-one, private.
Aaron Pearson, who's not affiliated with Team Gladiator yet, is training us in our fitness and conditioning, which is awesome.
He's sick. Training with internship with Jonathan Chamberg, who trains a lot of pros out here in Quebec, including Dennis Kang and